Alright, welcome back to round 3. We are on the play, and this hand is not great, but definitely not exactly something I want to mulligan, so I'm going to keep it here. Again, it's we have both our colors, a little bit of interaction, and double virtue means any token maker at all is just a great threat. So blindly here, Concealed Courtyard makes me think a couple things. Death and Taxes is one, just Abzan midrange is another. Could be like a Smallpox deck, something like that, but I don't think so. It makes me basically think that it's something that Brutality could kill a creature with, but I don't know that it's worth holding it and playing. I don't want to not do anything by playing the virtues, so I guess if it is Death and Taxes, this might just whiff. That is a concern. The other thing is if they draw a discard spell and they play it second turn. So yeah, let's just do this. Just so we get a little better idea of what they're playing. Let's say most black-white decks, the duress effect is good, but okay, so this is Eldrazi. Well, probably. Could still be Death and Taxes, I guess, but oh, interesting. Well, Brutality is great against that. So definitely Death and Taxes here. In which case, I like the double virtue because it means my my tokens will be 3/3s, which is pretty good against like a Hate Bears type deck. Alright, sorry opponent. I don't mind discarding a Ghost Quarter here at all, though. 2 modes. -2 and reveal. Okay. And if we whiff on the duress, then so be it. Maybe a discard of virtue, actually. I might do that, because I don't have any threats out, and if I draw a procession, I want to be able to cast it. Alright, this discard's not exiled, right? So, Path doesn't do anything. The hand's pretty good. So, Eldrazi and Taxes, huh? And I'm not going to Path a Soul's Token, but I would Path their Matter Reshaper. I don't want them to be able to let that die for value. Sure. Yep, and Matter Reshaper, you got it. I guess I just take their creature. Yeah, I guess that's fine. I'll take a hit. Flashback Souls. It's pretty good. If I make a 2/2, it dies. Sorin dies. If I plus, it dies. As much as I hate to do it, probably just kill their matter reshaper. I guess I could duress them. No, because that path's not going to do anything. Yeah, I'm going to have to just sack up and take it. Let them get their value. And then I'll play Sorin when he's less vulnerable. Hopefully just a land. Perfect. Great. And Eldrazi Temple doesn't do anything if I Ghost Quarter, because they'll still have 5 lands. They can still play Matter Reshaper if they run that. Thought-Knot Seer would be bad against us, or bad for us. Ghost Quarter is not a problem. Alright, so now I guess if I Sorin minus... Oh, alright, well, now. Alright, so I was saying Sorin minus, they'll path it, attack and kill the Sorin. The other option is to plus, and then they bring it down to 3, and then hope I draw another token producer, but... It's good. They can path and kill it. Path my token, kill the Sorin. Yeah. And then I just do the same play again. I have 1 unknown card in hand. They know I have another Sorin. Although I guess the other option is just like I make a token and play Sorin again, so that's not good for them either. And I'm definitely going to leave this land in hand just to bait them into playing more discard spells. I've already used both brutalities, so it's not good there, but alright, so if I draw Lingering Souls, this doesn't get me. Alright. Draw a card. Thought-Knot. It's good for me. Then I can plus Sorin, get in for 4 lifelink, still block the Thought-Knot Seer, and Sorin stays alive through the spirit tokens. Spell? Spell, please. Well, it's not the worst, I guess. Do I want to make another 4/4 is the question. So I can either have 2 4/4 vigilance, or I can plus, in which case in order to keep the Sorin alive, I would have to block with a vampire at the block of Thought-Knot Seer. In this whole exchange, I gain 10 life, but I end up with a Sorin at 1, draw a card, lose my vampire, Sorin at 1 that can't minus. So might just want to make another token. I have 2 4/4 Flying Vigilance out. Seems pretty good. see what they do. I don't know if I want to trade with Thought-Knot or not. It is nice that I'm out of Wasteland Strangler range now. Alright, so they don't give me the option. That's fine with me. I should have fetched there. Hold on. Let's see if they let me fetch before I draw. Damn. I mean, thinning my deck out a little bit is not a huge deal, but they're pretty straightforward Eldrazi taxes, right? Strangler, Sculler. They might run Aether Vial. I would assume they do run Aether Vial, but I don't know that. I want to trade and draw a card. I think I might. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe not. They're just on such a big clock here. Well, not anymore, they're not. So I need to draw towards my own Lingering Souls or a Procession, basically. Because my tokens will all be 3/3s. Yeah, and they can chunk block for days, so might as well do that. Trade. Let's let's do what we should have done last turn. Thoughtseize is interesting. I assume they've got nothing in hand. So now can trade for all 5 tokens, or they can chunk. Yeah, it's risky. Oh, do I cast Thoughtseize or not? Like, they legitimately probably have nothing. So do I lose 2 life? If they remove this, that puts me at a shorter clock. Like I said, Inquisition Outcast, no question. But I don't know what they'd have in hand that they wouldn't have played at some point. They're probably just doing what I'm doing, just holding. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because they drew and played Lingering Souls last turn, but the turn before they didn't play anything, I don't think. I don't know that I want to take 2 unnecessary damage. So I'm just going to leave it be, play Courtyard and pass. Still want to keep a card in my hand just for scare tactics a little bit, but they probably just assume it's a land, obviously. Because what wouldn't I play? I guess a path. Yeah, I mean... Oh, this is good. 4/4 Vigilance tokens is pretty good. Copter, sure. That's pretty funny. I like that tech though. Oh yeah. Let's go spell. Ay, ay, ay. Alright. We do get to loot if they choose to block, but I'm happy to trade. That's it, huh? Alright. I mean, I can't imagine they run any sweepers. And again, I'm gonna very much assume they have nothing in hand, so no reason to Thoughtseize. And I think we're in decent shape. Any removal spell they would have played. And yet again, the fact that my 1/1 tokens are out of Wasteland Strangler range is huge. Alright, well they did take a card from me there, but I don't know that I was about to... Yeah, that's fine. I don't know that I was about to trade, to sack a 4/4 token just to kill any of their creatures, really. So now this exchange works great for me. Unless they have something really good, they have to trade Thought-Knots here. I draw a card, chump the vampire, and take 4. Aha! I think I have any reason to block. They're just looking for an answer. And yeah, I mean, they could Wasteland Strangler and kill my vampire, which would be bad. Otherwise, they're dead. I mean, they need to answer my vampire and then, or chump my vampire and answer one of my tokens or something. Yeah, no, I really have no real reason to block here. Oh, man, brutal here. Assuming path. Ooh, fatal push. All right. Go to 1. They saw my swamp. So here, if they draw a creature, they can crew, attack me for 7. I still think I trade Thought-Knot for a warrior here. Rather not take too much damage when this far ahead, and drawing a card is great. I think sideboarding here. Most of their creatures are white and colorless, so Warrior Champion doesn't do much. Fatal Push is probably good. Definitely good against Copter. Yeah, this is fine. It's fine. Crew. Yep. Okay. Oh wow. Well, good thing we won that, because that would have been a lot of bad draws there. Alright, so Damnation's interesting actually. So is Basilisk Caller. Stony Silence. I don't know if it's worth it. Liliana's probably good. Fatal Push is good. I think Brutality is actually probably not great. Let's take that out. Especially if I'm bringing Fatal Push. I just shave an Inquisition. I feel like they might empty their hand pretty quickly. But I want to keep Thoughtseizes for Thought-Knot Seers and Smashers. Green Collar. Damnation on the draw is a thought. Better than Sorin here. Bitter Blossoms, kind of slow. Thinking Lilies just shuts their creatures down a little bit, kills their Lingering Souls. Maybe one Damnation for a Sorin. Smuggler's Copter and Lingering Souls makes Damnation a little bit worse, but definitely a slightly different build. I guess Bitter Blossom on the draw is not great. Let's just do that. This deck's, I mean, it's trying to overrun. More than being interactive, it's trying to beat down. Well, it's an interactive hand, that's about it. Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, I'm keeping, but not totally happy about it. No Thoughtseize. Okay. Fine with that. Oh boy. Alright, so Crusader is annoying. Well, I just can't. No, I can. No. I can still path it, and all my tokens block it. That's all fine. It might be Matter Reshaper. They don't have any lands. Now that I think about it, but I don't know that I care if they take anything really. So I'm definitely not taking Souls. So then they can play it next turn if they draw lands. Strangler's not the worst. Crusader's not too bad. Souls makes Blessed Alliance bad. What do they take here? They take either Collar or Virtue, which is probably okay, because they don't really have any creatures yet. So I think this is the most annoying. So I have to deal with it, and they still get value off of it. Did they mulligan? No, they didn't. They didn't. Next turn, I'll play either Collar or Virtue. Oh. Or just Bitter Blossom. I'm doing Strand because I want to get a Plains for Procession, and obviously that one only gets a Plains, so I can choose what the Marsh Flats gets later. But alright, having Bitter Blossom now with Collar or Virtue is great. position, yep. They saw my hand. I have a swamp, so let's get more white sources. And I'll play collar. Quit. They can't draw Temple and Reality Smasher yet, so I don't need to leave up Blessed Alliance, or I mean, and play it, so. Yeah, that's annoying, but it's alright. And then I can, I guess, kill it with Blessed Alliance, although they know about the Blessed Alliance, now I think about it. Well, they definitely drew out of their mana problems. Holy moly. Alright, Virtue, Tangible Virtue, or Souls, or Procession would all be awesome. I need to start gaining life at some point, though. Well, you can cast Alliance for 2 modes. Gain 4 might be relevant. Making him sack a creature is fine, considering our tokens are trading off evenly right now. Could also untap the Fairy Rogue. Nah, I'd rather gain 4 and make him sack. Because otherwise it's gain 4, untap, and then another blocker, which is almost the same thing. And here I'm happy to trade my 2 tokens for their 2 tokens. Well, Mirror Consader could really be a problem now that I think about it. Since all I have are Bitter Blossom tokens, and well, if they keep having Lingering Souls tokens out, it might not be an issue though. I might not be able to use Blessed Alliance on them anyway. I think I'm okay trading here. And I said I was earlier, nothing really changed. That's pretty good. So they're going to assume I'm leaving up Blessed Alliance, which I still could. Maybe I still should. Oh, is this a black or a white card? It's probably both. So it still can't kill a Crusader. Well, I can leave up these 2 and not shock myself. Or I can shock myself and leave up Equip and this. I can gain the life anytime though. So they're just going to assume I'm leaving up Blessed Alliance. In which case they probably won't attack with the Strangler again. So I'm going to leave playing the Courtyard because if I draw something that really wants me to play an untapped land next turn, I still can, even though I won't want to. Yikes. I think I just have to do this. Taking Blessed Alliance is annoying, but I can kill their Thought Knot next turn. And draw another card. No attacks, alright. Alright, so we have some good draws. Tangible Virtue, Spectral Procession, Sorin. Virtue's great. No, I have the Godless Shrine. Am I going to want to cast start to finish? Meaning, do I want to cast it now and then attack with my warriors? Probably. Opponent has 4 cards in hand. Let's see what I draw. Okay, that's great. Should help make some decisions. Oh boy, Smasher's tough. But so is Strangler. It could be real dead real fast here. No on the life. And actually really need to speed up the clock here. Given the Smashers. Although I can block with a Death Touch token. I didn't consider that. That's why the Basilisk Collar comes in, right? Alright, so they're trying to set up their Mirran Crusader. But they do need to draw a white source, although I can't exactly race it, but I can come close to racing it. Alright, so now they have a choice to make. Again, not great given their hand, but we have a lot of good draws. It's not one of them. That is not one of them. So I'm going to be taking 4. And Ghost Quarter only turns off Mutavault, but I mean, I'm attacking them for 4 next turn. I guess they play Smasher, then I have to chump block with my Death Toucher. Alright, I mean, I basically just have to draw something. Path would be great. Vault is very annoying. Yeah, I think it's still safe for our opponent to play Smasher. I don't think I would activate Vault if I was them. As much as gaining 4 is good, but doesn't give me a good Ghost Quarter target. No attack, huh? Much rather Ghost Quarter their Vault than the Mutavault. Vault of the Archangel than Mutavault. Yep, take 4. Lots of good draws open to us. Let's make it happen. Lily is it's a draw. That's for sure. Basically, it's just gaining us some life is all she's gonna do, which is totally fine. Do not want our opponent gaining life. Would have much rather drawn my other Liliana, but so be it. So what if this Lily was another card? That's the question. Like, what would I have brought in? Another Damnation, which I guess would be really good here given my Bitter Blossom and Basilisk Collar. Like, they play another Smasher and Damnation them. Get all three. That wouldn't be bad. It's a tight game, that's for sure, and we're both running low on clock. I mean, obviously I have game 1, but this game's going to end before the clock's done. The problem is game 3 is going to go real quick. I'm going to have to go real quick. So other than Lingering Souls, I didn't see a lot of X1s. Maybe that's enough to keep in Liliana, though. Especially if I need to win a quick game. So here, I think I just do this, never mind. I care if I take damage? No. 11 all, I go to 10. Path is huge. And the path may have just won me the game. So Liliana did just that, right? It just kind of gained us some life. As much as I would want to path the Thought-Knot Seer, well, that doesn't work actually, because I path it before they look at my hand, I draw a card, and then they take whatever I draw. So yeah. But even then, Thought-Knot Seer I can interact with favorably. And if they attack with Smasher, I still trade. Otherwise I attack for 6. No, that's not good enough. Still attack for 2 lifelink in the air, keep the Death Toucher back for Thought-Knot Seer, and whatnot. Basilisk Collar doing some work here, that's for sure. That one. And then they can't really attack. Unless they kill the token. Because trading a token for their Thought-Knot Seer and letting me draw cards is pretty bad for them. It's a tight game. We are ahead on the clock also, which is good now. Good for game 3, and good to note that though, as we go to game 3, we want to have as much time as possible, so I'm just going to try to F6 through these turns as much as I can. But I think I'm slightly favored here. Obviously just with my board I am, but they could easily just draw something that gets me. Yeah, that they have to have a good reason to do that, really. I don't know why you would. I'm going to turn off my F6 though, because I draw an instant. Ooh, Disenchant. So, alright. I like that they had to do the Collar and not the Bitter Blossom or the Virtue, but Ghost Quarters, huh? No. May as well start using them, I guess. And now I don't block, obviously, because take 4 and they're dead on board. Need to have drawn a removal spell. See, like Reality Smasher there would have been pretty tough for me. I guess no, vent attack wouldn't have done anything. All right, got there. 3-0. Guess I never said good game, sharp opponent. Oh well. Yeah, looking good here. Let's be back for round 4 after.